We want to discuss the Ndungu Land Commission report and why it has not been implemented. We want to urge the people of Kenya to make sure that that report is implemented, because what is ailing this country comes from why this report was not implemented. Anyway, let's start by asking ourselves the primary purpose of the Ndungu Land Commission report. The Ndungu Land Commission report was primarily established to address and investigate the grabbing and illegal allocation of land in Kenya, to identify the extent of the problem, those involved, and recommend corrective measures. Yes, I will give you a list now of the people who were involved in the Land Commission report, the members of that commission. These are prominent people. Most of them are still in Kenya. Some of them are still in the judiciary system, and some are maybe still in Kenya. They are still living. And after they finish their work, the job was handed to the president, and this was during President Kibaki's era. And President Kibaki didn't do anything about it. So I don't know what he did, but he didn't do anything about it, according to me, because it was not implemented. The chairman was Paul Ndungu. The vice chair was Michael Aronson. Other members are Ahmed Abdallah, Davinda Lamba, and Keremi, Aishan Kapila, Odenda Lumumba, Winston O. Ayoki, Nancy Mukunya, Peter Koech, John Gizongo. He was then the permanent secretary, Office of the President, Governance and Ethics. Kirinyanga Mukiira, permanent secretary, Minister of Lands and Settlement. Rachel Arunga, permanent secretary, Minister of Environment, Natural Resources and Wildlife. Erastus Kabutu Mongera, permanent secretary, Minister of Roads, Public Works and Housing. Zachary Onyancha Ongongo, permanent secretary, Minister of Local Government. Lawrence Agani Orowe, he was a representative, this is a representative of the permanent secretary, Office of President, Governance and Ethics. Then there was Nelson Waroinge Kimani, representative of the permanent secretary, Minister of Lands and Settlement. David K. Mbogwa, representative of the Minister of Environment and Natural Resources. Musa Kabiti Rintari, representative of the permanent secretary, Minister of Roads, Public Works and Housing. Moli Nyamai Malombe, representative of the Minister of Local Government. And the supporting officers were Victoria Katambo, Joint Secretary, Smoking Wanjala, Joint Secretary, and Wanyeki Kihoro, Counsel to the Commission. These details were sourced from Wikipedia's entry onto the Ndungu Land Commission. Okay, now that we know the members, if you can reach any of the members, they can explain to you what happened, but I don't think they are in a better position than we are telling you. What we are telling you is that the commission did its work diligently and completed its work, handed over to the government, and the president was given the report, but the report has never been implemented. Why? Because most of the people implicated in the land grabbing, illegal allocations, and any other matters depending on the land are actually members of the government then, now, and before. So you see, it's a little bit difficult for them to implement. It's like, how can I accuse myself? Because now these people are saying, Why should we present this report and some of us are being implicated? So the report was not implicated. My point here is for the young generation, for the people who were not involved in this land grabbing, why don't you push for the implementation of the Ndungu Land Commission report for us to start from where it started ailing us? Because when we start saying that one term, and we start saying Ruto must go, and we start saying that all these people are corrupt, we are not doing much. What we should do is make sure that the Ndungu Land Commission report is implemented. If that Land Commission report is implemented, then we'll be able to go forward. My next point here is that make sure that you cannot elect somebody in parliament who is involved in land grabbing. If you elect people in government who are involved in land grabbing, they will not get the report implemented, because now the report is in the hands of the Kenyan legislature. It's a parliament. It's the legislature which should now bring in what we would call an act or propose that the report be implemented. This can only be done through the parliament. So if you are going to participate in the following general election or in any election in this country, ask the member or the person who is standing or who is vying for any elective seat, what are they going to do about the Ndungu Land Commission report? If that person is not going to agitate, or if is not going to fight for the implementation of the Land Commission report, then we will still stay doomed. You will still keep on the same system, because this is a system of land grabbing and illegal allocation of land, land grabbing, illegal allocation of land. And this will continue and continue and continue. And you've seen the Ngong Forest, you've seen Karura Forest, and many other forests that are not in the public domain at the moment. They're in the public domain, but they are not highlighted. Who are involved in this? We should also agitate advocate that the land that was grabbed, that is not being utilized, be given back to the people who deserve the land, so that they can do some work.